5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Jen's with the mother and
First son of a G, aka Z.
AKA Z. So that's so sexy. Like, that's not sexy, right? Alright, whatever.
Buddy,
So,
buddy.
almost sound like you said his last name there. Actually, but I will not tell you what his last name is.
Okay, so.
But it sounded like it, kind of. Today we're gonna try chili moya. I know I always have like an announcement on non-savings. I'm not a total fart, I promise, but
A little questionable.
I'm kind of like a little bit. And we're gonna try pepino melon. So we already sliced these up. This is a pepino melon, and we're gonna cheers each other. Zane's gonna be lucky if I don't stab him. I'll cut it in half. You can try half of it with salt if you want to.
But there's another whole piece right there.
Well, what do you think I'm gonna eat, you jerk?
Oh, okay. So, okay, we'll put some
Well, you can
salt.
salt those both, and I will try one. And then I'm gonna cut these into 2 pieces. Dude, you eat that thing with the friggin' sand pile on it. Swear to Jesus Christ, total jerk. Okay, I'm gonna choose myself. Ding! Oh my gosh, that was so good. Ding! Okay, I like it.
It's ridiculous.
Did you just drool on yourself?
No.
Catch it and then lick it. You have a big mouth, man. You're kind of hella gross. I don't want to eat that anymore without the salt.
Like
With the salt. Ew. I don't like my teeth touching stuff like that. Well, sorry guys. The peelings on this, I'm not digging it. I don't like things touching my teeth when I eat, which is weird because I gotta use my teeth, but.
No, we're finished with that. So.
Alright, I mean, that's
They're
okay,
pretty
but
cool. Anyway, so.
now we're gonna try the genuine, I think that's what it's called.
It smells disgusting, by the way, just.
You know what? I don't know if it's supposed to be this full party-ish.
I think we do glad.
I'm a drawer party.
I think it's too much. They look like oysters.
Shut up, man. Just cutting your own. You do ruin everything. Why do I do these things with you? I actually kind of like this.
Or actually to make that. It made my tongue still stink.
It made your tongue stink.
Sting.
Sting? Maybe it looks good.
And I can't like it makes my breathing really hard. Anyway, but I don't like that too.
Okay, so that's all for the fresh foods tonight. Let's move on to the processed stuff.
That is unhealthy for you. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna be trying the mixed fruit mochi. Plum, pomelo, passion fruit.
Which one's which, do you think?
Okay, so that one is definitely plum. That's plum. The other one, pomelo.
So I just bought this new computer, right? And we are actually testing the quality of the camera.
The camera seems pretty bad.
And now the quality of like seeing the camera is effing amazing. Just saying, guys.
I mean, honestly, it's the quality of the like. I mean, if you want to get a Lenovo Yoga computer.
Just for the camera alone. This is so like
heavy.
Not what I want my lips to be like when I'm 80. Well, maybe I do. Man, I get my lips done, I want them to be like this. Oh. Oh, no thanks. Maybe later. I'm big into it.
That is so good.
I always buying like sugary stuff with sauce. I don't really like sugar.
This is actually that. I have no words. I'm just saying. Probably not gonna have anything that beats that.
I love you too. Oh my god, that makes me so sad. It reminds me of a clam. Okay. Alright, clam. I just want to smell by ears. I don't want to eat all of them.
Oh yeah,
You can eat the rest of that. Okay, fine. It's gonna smell like. I know, I'm so weird.
I'm just kidding.
Whatever. I just want to smell bite so I can
Okay.
like.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I like the texture more than anything else, but. You know.
Ooh.
I just feel like it's
That
so
beat the
much
peach
work
one.
to get to the middle one.
That beat the peach one. So now we're gonna go.
Now I'm gonna do this if I like the food a lot. I'm gonna just put you over and pretend it's all love. I'm just practicing.
So.
You go first.
I'm gonna serve the whole thing.
I know. Go. That one was better than the first one.
Milk samosa.
Samosa. Samosa what?
I don't really like that one at all.
Crap.
It did like raw. I don't like that.
Okay, so
You didn't even take a bite out of that.
Just like I don't like sweets.
Okay, please.
See, it's got like this filling in it, and it's got that floury stuff on top.
You guys, okay, we're gonna eat spicy.
It's so like.
We've been having sweets this whole time, you know, and honestly,
I don't like sugar.
sometimes you get tired of sugar. So we're gonna try something salty-ish. Spicy peanuts. They look really spicy.
I'm up for some challenges. It's not my hand. Something I can handle. Okay, so all these treats are Chinese, guys. Can we mention that?
I mean, everything.
I was told I look totally Chinese, do I? I mean, do I? I didn't buy this for this video. I actually bought it because I like to go to hot springs and I like to garden. And this is like the perfect time to do it, right? Got a Chinatown today when I was shopping for you. For you. For you.
Not spicy at all. They taste so good.
These are.
They're so good. You don't like them? There were these candies at the store that said this food contains lithium, no, something like
lithium.
No.
Is that what you said? Did you say lithium?
Yeah, but I didn't mean to say it. It said it was the chemical that's good with the feet, and then it said lead, which in the state of California is proven to cause lung cancer.
You keep
and something.
naming me with your hair. Don't caress my leg. Just stop doing that. I actually really like the chili.
I'm gonna move on to this one because I've been.
Alright, move on.
Okay, next we're gonna have this actually doesn't have a name. Sexy.
Boing.
Sexy. Oh,
Boing,
no,
boing.
I was reading that fast. Half late.
Ooh, I have a good story time for you guys. I just saw that. Speaking of Chinese. I have a good couple of Chinese stories for you guys.
Tell them already.
So, in the spirit of Chinese, we'll do a couple Chinese stories really quickly while we're trying out these juices. Okay? So, I used to live in New York, and I used to have super short hair, like a boy, like total pixie. And I dyed it black, and believe it or not, I have Malaysian blood, and it is Chinese. And apparently you can tell a lot more when I have short hair and I'm younger and whatever. So when I used to go, wait a second, I gotta try this. Why did you open two?
One for me.
Taste testing.
I don't really like it.
I don't know what I think yet. I'm not sure what I think yet. They're hot flakes. So we used to go shopping in Chinatown there. And I don't know, I was buying on time at this table, but this lady kept talking to me in Chinese, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't understand you. And she was like getting really frustrated with me. She was an old lady. And I was like, you know, I really don't know what you're saying. And then finally she got really frustrated with me, and she was like, you shut yourself, you don't speak your language. Like, that's not my language, dude. So that's the end of first story time. Second story time is I used to work in Denver when I was like 15 or 16 because I moved out really, really young, like when I was 15. And I got this job, and we had this Chinese woman that used to hang out with all the time. I used to call her mom. She was like the sweetest, and she treated me like I was her kid. So her name was Joanne, and she was just awesome to me, whatever. So what?
Oh, these are melon. We're gonna try. They're just melon left.
She was in her last with gum.
Okay, we're gonna be trying these spiced sunflower seeds. Spiced sunflower.
Anyway, she taught me how to say a couple things in Chinese, taught me how to write my name, what my name was in Chinese, all that stuff. So, cool. Thanks, Mom. Well, Joanne taught me how to say, this is my pen in the office, because somebody was always stealing my pens. So, I didn't get that. Obviously, you spell things different in Chinese, right? But for me, it sounds a way, so I wrote it a certain way in English, and that's how I memorized it. But it doesn't sound the same way, variations and tones and yada yada yada. So years later, I go meet my soon-to-be boyfriend for the first time. We go out at this bar. He's a bartender. And I go in and I tell this guy, who's Chinese, he's talking to me. And he says, I don't know what the heck he was telling me. And I said, sorry guys, I have to try this. I mean, that's what I'm here for, right? I'm trying this stuff. So pause on, sorry. Sidebar, I gotta try this. And I'm kind of liking it. Let's see what this flavor is. It sounds like a sweet, not a spice. Right? What are you pointing at? Like I can read Chinese. What am I seeing?
The camera, the viewers.
Nobody's watching, yeah. So, anyway. What happens? We're talking, and I tell him, like, oh, I know a couple words in Chinese. And he's like, really? What is it? And I was like, oh, I haven't said it in a really long time, but I know this phrase. So I tell him this phrase, and it sounded something like, oh, Daddy, or something like that. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, like, I thought he was so impressed I could say anything in Chinese, and I actually just said something to him in Chinese, and I was BSing him the whole time, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm so proud of myself. And he's like, wow, really? And I'm like, yeah, totally. The whole time, I thought I had said, this is my pen, but in fact what I had said is, this are my boobs. Isn't that embarrassing to do on a first date while you're out with somebody else? I know, embarrassing, but that's what I did. So,
When it was he was proud of you that your boobs were your boobs.
yeah, but you know, I was super skinny then, and I've always had big boobs, so he's probably like, oh, those are yours? They're real? Good for you, really? So nice to know on your first date while you're sitting there. I could just imagine. That was funny. Okay, second story time. That's it. No more story times on that. Oh my god, something so funny happened today, guys. Well, we're trying new things. I gotta tell you. So, today, we're driving down Sunset on our way to Chinatown, and I see, what did you say? That's not anything special? A stagger? Ha! We see staggers all the time. Well, let me tell you. Have you ever seen a stagger with no underwear? With literally their butt hanging out with no underwear? Because today I did, and I was like, why am I not on Facebook Live now? I do Facebook Live when I'm driving in different cities and whatever, like, you know, often enough.
I thought you were going to say, why am I not doing that right now?
No, but, so he was like, what are you guys reacting to? And I'm like, you didn't say it to tell. To tell him what I saw, and then he reacted as if he had been violated and seen it himself. Like, he didn't even want to talk for a couple minutes. He was like, I can't even think of what his face looked like, because I can't see my contact lenses are freaking out on me. Whatever, but yeah, I saw some guy walking around, he's been hanging out today. And, oh, I thought these were going to be chewy. Oh, you hear that, girl?
I like them.
These are called Chun, well, I think it's Chun, not Chun. I'm gonna say Chun. You know why I like it? Because it's coconut candy. If anybody knows me by any of these videos, you know I love coconut. Mmm. Chun wing. Oh my gosh, I love these. These are so freaking good. If you're like me and you love coconut, I don't know who gets you out of the train.
Okay, guys, so I just opened these candies and it smells like nail polish remover.
He's forgetting to mention it's full of other bags of candy.
Put your
Oh my
nose in
gosh,
there,
it's so
smells
good.
like nail polish remover.
Like, do you want me to stick my face in it too? Because I already did that once. Those jerks.
I don't want any bags, yeah, because it's so good.
It was like 20 bags in this thing here. So I was like, oh my gosh, what a steal. You know why it's 20 bags, guys? Wow. But this is my favorite candy. And I went to Dylan's Candy Bar here in the city, and
You didn't even have any.
they did. It was like $2.50 or $3 for a small bag of the poppy candy. Now, I'm all about eating what I like, but I could get like at the dollar store, it has 3-in-1 bags. Why would I do that just because it's at like Dylan's?
Dude,
That's ridiculous. I don't care whose daughter it is. I'm like, it's the same stuff. Okay, let's do the whole thing. Ready?
I can't get it over.
Do you see how well we chewed that up? Well, he sees me cutting mine open with scissors. Believe it or not, he's been tested for his IQ because he's so intelligent. And during this virus thing that's going on, he stopped like every other day.
Ready? Set.
Ready? Did it say it was going to be sour? Running inside my nose a little bit. Did it say it was going to be sour? Favorite part. Ooh. I say we should put like 3 bags in our mouth at once.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
Alright, hurry up. And then we do one last treat, guys, and we are done.
No, we
And we
stopped
did it.
done.
That's it. That's our one last treat. We're going to do our last shot of this, and then we're going to do our gum, guys, and then we're out. We're done. No more story times, no more nothing.
Maybe we can
You have
do
no story times for them? No good ones? We are. Oh my gosh, you suck so bad.
I haven't even opened one.
Here. Her, right there.
How'd you do this so good?
In 5, 4, 3, 2. Gosh.
What?
Ready? I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. It's sour to me. I don't know why.
Oh, that was sour. Oh. I really want to swallow it. It's like
No, not good.
getting really fluffy.
You can't waste the popping. Let my mouth talk to your mouth. That's what she said. What? Oh, mine shut up first. That never happens. No, we're gonna do that because, hey guys, we did a good job. I mean, we tried out a lot.
Only 20 minutes.
Yeah. We're not dumb. We know these videos last too freaking long. We're learning.
That's stupid.
We are learning.
We're not the smartest.
Okay, so this, guys, is gonna be melon bubble gum. And, ooh, looks like it's got 2 little, well, I guess I could say melons in there, but ooh, 4. Okay, it tastes good, but at first I was like, but I think it's the aftertaste from, no, I'm not gonna help you, because you're gonna be more, but don't. It has like a little end here, somewhere, see? And you pull it, Hurry up!
I pulled the wrong direction.
Oh my gosh. They don't have nearly enough salty snacks. When they do, I don't buy it because they have like fish and stuff in them. You know?
I really like this.
Me too. But it sounds like I'm swallowing, but not in my mouth. I just like, I have it pop in the other one in my mouth. I'm thinking. And I have to swallow. Oh, you know what? Another one's good for me. I don't eat candy. Ever. Unless I'm doing these videos, I do not eat candy. Even sugar for that matter. Or bread, or any of that stuff. But you know what I do eat?
Tuning out hamburgers.
I do. But did you know something else my good weight? And also, I eat gum.
I know, I love eating gum, popping them in, swallowing it.
Yeah, I taught him that. There's like a process to eating gum and how you do it.
But you have to make, you can't do soft gum, you have to make it hard, you know? Like,
Really?
you know, when you get your hard gum, I like when my gum is hard, and I can eat it, and it, like, gets hard and falls apart, and then it gets chewed.
No. I mean, I would chew my tail soft probably enough to like little bubbles. And then I'm gonna pop it, and that film that stays on your tongue, that's like flat and thin, that's the part I disconnect from the bottle gum on the front of my tongue, and I swallow that stuff that's just stuck on my tongue with a pop bubble. That's the only part I swallow. And then I keep repeating that process until the whole lot of my gum is gone. Because of that last piece you can't blow up anymore. And that, my friends, is when I put more gum in my mouth. And I repeat the process until I'm done. And when I'm finally done, I spit out that last piece. That's the story.
I want it.
Yeah. Well, you have something there I'm gonna have to just.
But we're gonna watch it on your computer since your quality is better than all the TVs.
Alright guys, I think we are done because which got our bunch of food. We did these. You can't see it. We did these. We did these. Which I thought were kind of like vitamin C-ish. Like almost foamy, fizzy-ish. These coconut babies were my favorite. Guess what? Coming up on one of these next videos, I'm going to do more coconut chips because I like them. I love them a lot. Right? I just have to burp really quick. Alright. I think we're good, guys.
You're awesome and you're beautiful and I used this button.